in reality, and I believe that entrepreneurship, it's about being pragmatic, it's about reality, it's not about the theory. I mean, it is so much better to have one tool that does all the things. And you look at the feedback from our users, it's really, I mean, we're a product focused company. Like we're really obsessed about the product. We want to improve it all the time. And you look at the feedback and people say, like, it's very powerful, it's very easy to use, amazing customer support. We have a great customer support. Oh, and by the way, it's 5 to 10 times cheaper than the competitors. So it's a crowded space, and we're doing great because we're providing so much more value than our competitors.
You're listening to The Growth Booth, the show focused on achieving lifestyle freedom through online businesses. Whether you're looking for step-by-step strategies to start building an online business, simple game plans to grow your business, or proven lifestyle freedom frameworks, you are in the right place. Stay tuned and be sure to join the thousands of listeners already in growth mode. Aidan Booth here, welcome to The Growth Booth. Now today I've got a special guest on the call with me, and his name is Aurelian Amacker, and he has founded a very, very interesting tool. And by having a conversation with Aurelian, I'm hoping that we can sort of pull back the curtain a little bit and learn how he's been able to found this tool, which you're going to hear about. It's called Systeme in just a moment. And how he's been able to grow that to almost 400,000 users, which I think is just amazing. So Aurelian, welcome to the call. Great to have you with us.
Hi Aidan, thank you for having me.
When did you build your first website online?
Yeah, it's a good question. So actually, I mean, I started like blogging, I'd say in 2007. Like with a free blog, and then 2009 I got my own domain and I set up WordPress. 2010 I mean, it's a long story, like I met some bloggers who were making a living out of it, and I started making money with my blog, and I started traveling, and I built an audience, and I started creating courses to share what I knew about how to make money online. And long story short, I wasn't happy with the existing tools. I've tried pretty much everything, and I built my own tool that we launched in 2017. It's called Systeme.io. It's system with the "ni" at the end. That's the French spelling. Yeah, people love it. That's what we use. Actually, we use our own tool to power our entire business. So sales funnels, blogs, online courses, affiliate program, marketing automations, and we do about $500,000 in revenue per month just with our own Systeme.io account. So we really, we really eat our own food.
Yeah, I love that. And you know what? Thinking back to when I got started, it was a similar time to you. It was 2005, I believe, when I built my first website. And I was cobbling this website together with Dreamweaver and using FTP to upload the pages, and the website was horrible. And I can remember thinking at the time, I really suck at this. I'm not good at this, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to make any website that ever makes me money. They did make me money, surprisingly, miraculously. I don't know how, because they were so hideous. But comparing what we were doing back then, and I'm sure it was similar in 2007 for you, to what you can do now, it's amazing. The difference is just huge. We're in a whole different world now, where at the push of a few buttons you can have a website that's genuinely beautiful, and not just a website, but an entire funnel with all the bells and whistles, email marketing, the works. And I know that Systeme, which you've put together, is really an all-in-one tool that sort of allows people to do all of this.
Yeah, it's really funny, because like the conventional wisdom among marketers is, no tool can be good at doing everything. So you should get the best landing page builder and, link it to the best email autoresponder, and then use the best online course, software. And I was like, okay, but what if you could have all the features under just one roof? That would be so much easier set up, because I mean I'm sure you've been through this. You have to link all these tools together, and it's such a nightmare, and you cannot do what you want. And people thought it would be impossible, and it was hard to build. I'm not gonna lie, like software it's actually really challenging. But once I had the right team and we started building the product, so we started moving my business over our own software. That was in 2017, because I was selling courses doing about $30,000 per month in revenue. And then we launched in 2018. And it's crazy because, yeah, in theory, it's better to actually pick the tools and link them together. But in reality, and I believe that entrepreneurship, it's about being pragmatic. It's about reality. It's not about the theory. It is so much better to have one tool that does all the things. And you look at the feedback from our users, it's really, we're a product focused company. We're really obsessed about the product. We want to improve it all the time. And you look at the feedback and people say, it's very powerful. It's very easy to use. Amazing customer support. We have a great customer support. Oh, and by the way, it's 5 to 10 times cheaper than the competitors. So it's a crowded space, and we're doing great because we're providing so much more value than our competitors.
Yeah, I can see that. And just looking through some of the different things that you can do with your software here. You've got the ability to manage contacts, send out emails, create sales funnels, blogs, blog posts, provide courses, take in students, build communities, even store files, set up different types of automations, tags, email campaigns, upsells, A/B testing. I'm literally just reading down a list here, and the list goes on and on and on, not to mention all the different integrations. And I've got quite a large part of my business which is around building software tools, and we've got a few different companies with that now, and I've got a permanent team of about 40 full-time developers, and I know how challenging that can be. And from the outside looking in, it seems simple. Oh, you could add a simple A/B split test tool, but that requires a whole level of thought and development to actually roll that out, not to mention the testing and everything else. So I'm really interested to hear a little bit about the team that you've got working for you behind the scenes there that makes all of this possible and allows you to do the kind of things that you're doing.
Yeah, today we have a team of about 80 people, and we're all remote. It's a completely remote company, so we have team members in many different countries. The developers, we started with 3 developers, and 3 developers, it's a good number to get started, because you can really achieve quite a lot with 3 really good developers and move fast. Today we have 9 developers, but we need to scale big time. So the goal for next year is to double the developer team, which requires to change the way we work. It's quite interesting. But it's needed, because as you add more features, you have more features to maintain, more bugs to fix, more, technical depth. So, yeah, it's pretty challenging, but it's exciting. It's literally building from the ground up a company that serves customers everywhere in the world. It's really cool.
Hundreds of thousands of users. It's amazing. Did you say that you've built this with 9 developers, or you're running it at the moment?
No, we built it with 3 developers, but today we grew the team to 9 developers. But we had 3 developers for a long time, like 2017, 18, 19. I think we hired the 4th developer maybe in 2020. So
that's really impressive. And when you talk about the team that you've got in general, 80 people that are helping run this, what are the different roles? If you could sort of in broad strokes explain to people, what do these 80 people do? Some of them must be customer support, some of them might be sales.
Yeah, so we don't have many salespeople. We have only like two or three because we sell like high-end coaching, but only in the French market. I'm French, but we sell our software and our courses in many different countries. I mean, we support our software is available in English, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, Dutch, German, and I'm pretty sure I forgot one. So we have team members in each different language. We have quite a few people in customer support. As you can imagine, we provide really good customer support. We answer to our customers on average under 2 hours, 7 days a week during working hours. And surprisingly, we have a lot of people actually migrating customers over to our platform, because if you get, so our most expensive plan, it's only $97 per month, which is called unlimited, because you get unlimited everything, unlimited contacts, unlimited email send, unlimited hosting, unlimited everything. And our customers get a free migration included. So we have a team of about 20 people working full-time just migrating customers over to our platform.
That's really interesting. And how have you been able to acquire a lot of your customers? I mean, and your users, with almost 400,000 people using the platform. Has that gone viral and exploded through word of mouth? Has it been through advertising campaigns? What have you done?
Yeah, it's a great question, because there was nothing viral, you know. I wish there was, but there wasn't. It was constant growth. Like we've been growing all the time since we launched. So at the beginning, because I was selling online courses, you know, I had a list of about 26,000 people in the French market. So that really allowed me to launch the product at the beginning and get the first, I'd say, like 400 customers, I think, which was great. But then it kept growing from there. We also benefited from the COVID crisis, because people were stuck in their home trying to launch an online business. People doing live courses had to do them online. So for us, it was a huge growth. So it was a really weird, time period. But then we kept growing, and then we launched. I mean, at first it was only in the French market, even though the app was available in English. Then it was in English as well. When I say English, I mean, all the English-speaking countries. And so the biggest driver of growth for us, it's always been our affiliate program, because we're not good at running ads. We did it, we're still doing it, but that's something we're really not great at. So we have an affiliate program. We pay 50% affiliate commissions, lifetime commissions. And we have a lot of affiliates promoting our tool.
That's fantastic, and I really love what you've done there, and am super, super impressed by it. A couple of other questions. I imagine that with such a user base, and obviously there's a lot of paying users in there, I see you've also got the free plan, which allows people to get started. It must be costly to have a lot of free users. Just wondering how you managed that, or maybe all those costs are easily offset by the paying users. I'm not sure. Just interested to learn about that.
Yeah, no, we have 13,500 paying customers at the time, and so it brings in about $400,000 in month per revenue in revenue per month. Then we get like $100,000 out of our courses and some coaching that we sell in the French market only. So yeah, I mean the cost of so many users is actually, I mean, it's not that much. We have our own email servers. We pay quite some money to Amazon AWS each month, but it's like really, it's totally okay. It's not a huge cost. It's just like, we're paying some Stripe fees, PayPal fees. That's the cost of running business. It's not like overwhelming.
Yeah, and obviously one of the great things that everyone who starts a software business is hoping for is to be able to hit that critical mass where the cost of adding a new customer in is almost negligible. So clearly it looks like you've hit that critical mass. One thing that does jump out at me, and obviously there are a lot of different tools out there nowadays which can do bits and pieces of what you do in your platform. Maybe they can't do everything, but there are some big name ones that everyone are familiar with, the likes of ClickFunnels, lead pages, and again, they don't necessarily do everything that you're saying. But what's been your decision or thought process on pricing? Because I can see that you're a fair bit cheaper than some of the other options out there.
Yeah, no, I mean, when we launched, I wondered about the price, and in the French market, you had ClickFunnels that was very popular. That was at $97 per month, and then you had a French copycat of ClickFunnels that was priced at €97 per month, and I mean, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make something a lot more affordable, so we can help more people. So we priced our first plan at $27 per month, and actually I think it was over 15,000 contacts. Then you would pay more than $97 per month, as you get more contacts. And we changed this about 1 year ago, and we moved the $97 per month plan to unlimited everything, because it was just like more simple. So we lose on upselling, the existing customers to move them up to higher price plans. But this allows us to be very competitive, because someone using ClickFunnels paying, $300 per month and having a list of maybe, like 30,000 people using ActiveCampaign, this person is going to pay close to $1,000 per month, and with us, she's going to be paying only $97 per month, and we have amazing customer support, free migration. And it's funny because, like, from outside, people think, oh, okay, so it's a cheaper alternative to like ClickFunnels. And like everybody who's not a customer is going to think that. But if you look at the reviews online, you can go to websites like Capterra. We have more reviews than ClickFunnels on Capterra. We have like 640. And you look at the reviews, people say, hey, it's easier to use, it's faster, it does many things, it's very easy to use, great customer support. Oh, and by the way, it's a lot cheaper. So, I mean, we're a product company. Like, I don't think that our competitors are as obsessed as I am about their product. Like, I'm actually the head of product, the head of marketing, and I'm also the CEO slash founder of the company. So I know marketing, I learn about product, and yeah.
It's amazing. And where to from here for Systeme? Obviously, you've built an amazing tool. I'm sure you've got ideas about things that you want to add in the future. Anything you can share with us?
Yeah, so we're always trying to add more value to our customers, to our users. So, I mean, something we're working on that I feel really exciting, because we have some workflows. You can create some simple automation rules, but you can also create some entire workflows. Like if a contact is added with this tag, then send him an email, then wait 5 days, then if he has purchased this, whatever, so you can do some workflows like this. And people always complain about the cost of Zapier, so they try different alternatives, but I would love to be able to offer some basic similar features to Zapier. Of course, we won't be able to integrate with like 4,000 or 5,000 apps, But if we could integrate with, a dozen apps, like the most common ones, Google Sheet, Google Doc, Zoom, then, it would be great. So that's one of the things we're working on right now.
Well, that's fantastic, and I'm really inspired by your story, and I think it's just amazing what you've been able to deliver for people, and you've built this in remarkably, I think, a short space of time. You've gone from an idea to building something out which is helping hundreds of thousands of people around the world, and man, your software certainly packs some punch. I like what I see. So if you want to check this out, if you're listening to this and you want to check this out, you can head over to Systeme.io, and I'll also make sure that we include a special link as well along with wherever you're listening to this show, so you can go and check that out for yourself. And we may even be able to include some other different bells and whistles that we are starting to use ourselves with Systeme as well, such as different templates and bits and pieces. So you'll find out more about that by looking in the show notes, and as always by getting all the information from the podcast section of thegrowthbooth.com. So Aurelian, thank you so much for being here with us today and being so open about the journey so far. I'm sure that many of our audience are going to love diving into using Systeme.io.
Thank you very much, Aidan. It was great to have me on the pod. Thank you.
Thanks. That's a wrap, guys. See you on the next episode of The Growth